Hey guys, today I'm playing The Shadows That Run Alongside Our Car. I found this on itch.io for free, and don't worry, I have another game coming soon. It's called, I believe, Neon Party, or something along those lines. But, let's begin. Now, what I've heard is this is a story about people in a car during the zombie apocalypse, so let's go. Whose eyes will you see the road through? Click one. The guy or the girl? I think I'll be the girl. Gun it. I lay back against the passenger seat. It's weird sitting on this side of the car, but my stomach's been feeling off for a while and I just can't drive. So I've handed my keys over to this stranger. What's the worst that could happen, right? I stare out the window watching the unchanging scenery whiz by. There's an awkward silence, but I don't feel like fulfilling it. It's so stuffy in the car. I reach for the window control button and let the window roll open. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just gonna hurl themselves at a moving car. Well, who knows, maybe they would. Fair enough. The slight breeze feels good against my neck. But this guy looks like he wants to say something. So I guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's... Ardeen.
Yeah.
Well, nice to officially meet you, Ardeen. The name's... Sure. Dustin. Okay. He looks dissatisfied. How was he expecting me to react? It's not like I really care, but somehow he doesn't look very much like a Dustin. I can continue staring at the window. The light is so red. Normally, I'd think it was pretty, but now it's just depressing me. Bad things come out after dark. I remember that all too well. I'd rather not think about that, so I decided to break the silence after all. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Oh. He looks surprised. I guess I haven't been talking much since we met. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. You know, this and that. I've never really settled into one thing in particular. What does that mean? That was weird. Whatever. Whatever. It's not like I actually care. I just want to pass the time. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah, well, it really is my dad's car. Or was it Dad's car? I'm sorry. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. After Dad got the third DOI, his license DUI. Oh my god, I can't today. I'm sorry. DUI, his license was revoked. He used that as his excuse to never leave the house. It was just as well anyway. Sometimes he'd leave the car, sometimes forget where. Guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. I'm feeling surprisingly calm about this. It's like I'm looking out on the outside looking in. I wonder if I'm really that callous. Maybe the apocalypse is just getting me more perspective. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Pretty quiet in here, huh?
Hey, Donna.
Yeah, take a hint already. Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Still. Do you think there are any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look, though. I reach through the console, the radio dial in one direction. There's nothing but static, sometimes metallic screeching. Great. Hang on a sec, go back down. What did he hear exactly? There couldn't really be something there, could there? I slowly rotate the knob back the other way. Wait! There it is, I think. Is that mariachi? Oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot believe. Out of all the music that we could be playing, this is what we get? What am I thinking? Of course it is. Of course we're on a highway to hell in the dark, and the mariachi is the only music available to us. The combination of Spanish vocal chords and the horns on the track are completely ridiculous right now. I'm actually dying. The dulcet tones of this fabulous man are actually killing me. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell's out there running this? Of all the music that would be left. Man. Takes me a minute to settle down, but then... Wait. Isn't this the same song again? It's probably on an endless loop, because why wouldn't it be? Typical. Sure seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. Would you think that a zombie'd even listen to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie, or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. I don't know. I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Peace, huh? I wish they'd left the rest of us some. Ain't so bad right now anyway. Well, except for that. He gestures to the console. 101.7 is now the Infinite Loop Mariachi radio station. So what are you into anyway? Music-wise, I really like Alanis Morissette, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. Not like I had a lot of free time to explore any musical taste or anything. You? And don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that might be for the best. He doesn't have to know that I unironically like baby metal. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into Stones or Marley or something, but will you probably actually judge me for this? Try me. ABBA. Oh my god, I can't keep a straight face. I lose it. Everything's just too much. He looks kind of sullen. I'm sorry, Dustin, but not that sorry. Told you. No, it's fine. The music's catchy. I managed to get these words out. All this laughing's making my stomach hurt more. Damn it. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'm pretty sure there's no right answer to that question. Except for that one. I'm 22. What kind of reaction is that? No. Whoa, you look so young or anything like that. I wonder how old Dustin is anyway. This music's kind of similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's your optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. He purposely reaches over and shuts off the radio. He's got a surprisingly immature side to him too.
What?
Do you even expect things to end up this way? What? Where did that come from all of a sudden? Why did you even have to ruin the mood like that? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all this hour. Especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. This looks like a dying fire. Sounds kind of morbid, but kind of fitting for the end of the world. It's silent again for a little while, but it doesn't last. So, you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but, well, what do you like to do? Or what did you, before everything, like to do? Huh? I turn my eyes to the window as I think on my life. Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. And after leading such a boring life, I ended up here. I'm probably not even going to go out with a bang. That's gonna be just as dull as my life. I guess that'd be most people's story. Tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher than now. Ha. I'll kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? Your work, you jam tail off, and everything goes to pot anyway. And you just wonder, why didn't you spend your time better, you know? That's deep. That's actually how I feel about it, too. I'm surprised I'm actually able to relate to him. Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. As long as you don't care whether you're a good or bad person, we're all gonna die anyway. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Did he backpack across Europe or something? Wait, does nomad mean in this context? Well, whatever. That sounds really cliche. Not really, it sort of suits you. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets a pretty dark place. Got to the point, I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. I guess I got my wish, didn't I? I used to wish for that too. I wanted to be free, I didn't want to be responsible for Dad anymore. I know I'm not, but I can say whether that's a good thing or not. Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. My stomach starts to throb painfully. I look down and press my hand against it. It felt okay for a while there, but it's acting up again. God, why did this all have to happen? Still feeling nauseous? Damn, shouldn't be so obvious about it. Don't want to cause any trouble. This might be causing even more trouble, though. Oh yeah, it's gotten a little bit better, but... Anyway, I moved my hand away from my stomach. It's not like resting. My hand there will make the pain go away. In a way, as long as I feel that pain, I know I'm still alive. That was morbid as hell. What's wrong with me? I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. You think we should stop and rest? It's fuel gauge on the dashboard nervous. We barely have 1/4 on the tank left as it is. No, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste the gas. Onward it is then. Trying to get over my pain. I keep my eyes on the endless road stretched out ahead of us. It really hurts now. I don't think I've ever been in this much pain in my life. And that's saying a lot considering what I have to go through every month. I deserve this, don't I? I shouldn't feel bad about it. I brought it on myself. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And it really is such a good thing that we're still alive. From the moment I swung that baseball bat, I sealed my own fate. Just as I start to sink into really dark thoughts, I hear Dustin's voice. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life worth was, it's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't really believe it at first. I mean, that we're really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple of months I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then I couldn't ignore it anymore. And then Dad, how do I even begin to explain? Listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want, but your old man, what happened? My dad? I killed him. I smacked him in the head with a baseball bat and then ran like hell. So, he needed more beer, right? Of course he did, he was a deadbeat alcoholic. But then, wouldn't even let him in the nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. And that's where I'm going to end the video for today, guys. See you in the next part. Bye-bye.